Hi out-of-body explorers. Today I would like to show you how I break down my out-of-body exploration journal. They're broken down in 9 simple categories. So number 1 category is just out-of-bodying, and in that category I have 3 little sections in it. So A is the first out-of-body would be a zipline out-of-body. So I feel the vibration and I'm being pulled. And where I now feel and I know that I'm 100% pulling out, and then I'm 100% conscious of the movement. B would be the damn it, I'm out of my body, and that's when I'm pretty much walking through something and then all of a sudden something happens that's out of character and I answer back in out of character and I say, damn it, I'm out of my body. And I continue the damn it moment where I start to scan around and try to figure out why they pulled me there. So you're unconscious for a bit until you figure out, you're like, damn it! And C is the quantum leap one, where you're in it and now you're taking a step back, but it's almost like first there's these weird things going on, you're meeting people, and then next thing you know, you're in it and now you start to scan the quantum leap part, and now you play the game as the actor in that dimension. And number 2 are premonition dreams. It'll be people that I meet in the future, or events that I will see in the future, or maybe even sometimes a person passing on in the future. So those are my premonition dreams. Number 3 are forgiveness jumps. So I just call them the Ho'oponopono, the forgiveness jumps, where I meet a friend or a past relative that we know we need to solve a situation. So that's why I call them a forgiveness jump.
You forgive me.
Number 4 will be dead visit jumps, so that obviously that's self-explanatory. I meet people from the past, and they also include pets.
I see dead people.
Number 5 would be past life jumps, where I was married, I have some kids, or maybe when I was in witch school and I had all friends from a pretty much like a Harry Potter situation. Now I'm just reminding you, I did not watch movies for 25 years. Now when I see these movies, it's pretty shocking to me. Also, that's one that comes up a lot, is being a war hero or a rescuer in some situation. Number 6 will be future life jumps. So I would either be in a star command unit, like a Star Trek kind of thing, or I visit a star family, or sometimes I'm in a futuristic building, which I know is not from this time period. Almost like a Tomorrowland. You know that movie?
Well, you wanted to see Tomorrowland. Here it comes.
Number 7 would be timeline corrections. So it would be relationships that I had, and most of my relationships ended very well, where we're still friends. In some situations they may not have, and then I continue a lifetime with them, and then we correct it, and then we're in bliss, and then we kind of break up in those dimensions, it seems like. But they always work this correction timelines, and that's why they made that movie Spider-Man.
I really don't know how to say this. I just want to, I want to tell you that.
And they're explaining how Spider-Man was trying to correct all these timelines, and then they showed you a whole bunch of versions of Spider-Mans. So that's a really good movie to kind of understand what I'm saying. Number 8 would be healing jumps, as I'm a healer or I get healed myself in the healing sector. So I went to a healing dimension so I can fix my labrum.
I work with light. I work with energy. I visualize healing. And
my last one is number 9, dreams. They are fragments of memories and fragments maybe of deja vu moments where you might have gone forward and you'll see it. But and I don't want to say they're not important, but they're kind of thrown in there to confuse you. And what I've seen in the patterns, I would say I tried to figure out why did I see that, but once I don't feel a gut instincts of anything important, I realize it's just a fragment. But most of the dreams do give you a message. For instance, in my categories of just dreams, there will either be a person, place, or item, and then I have definitions for those items as a psychic. And then I can relay them and say, oh, hawk meant this. Oh, pencil meant this. Oh, sailboat meant this. I don't know, I just saw that one right now. But all those things are important for you, and that's how you translate your own journal. I helped you with breaking down your dream log, but it's also for me to explain to you where I am in these dimensions when I go further with some of these videos. some of it is going to be scary. Keep working on yourself, because that's number one right now. There's a lot to do with that so that we can all ascend. And the truth is coming out, and some people can't handle it, but really focus on why you can't handle it. Really focus on that. And so I'm going to leave you with that. So I hope you liked the video. Press like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.